This assignment number 8 is kind of like the opposite of the one that we just did. Number 7 was all about if you have an equation, make the graph. And now I'm doing the reverse of the inverse of that. If I have the graph, make the equation. If I have the graph, I have to make the equation. And just like here, I needed two parameters, slope that goes in the first part of the form and intercept that goes in the second part of the form. So I need the same two things this time. I need, where does the line start? Okay, where does the line start? And that goes in this part of the form. That's the intercept. It's the number that's by itself. And then with the slope triangle that you guys have been practicing, with the how much was the rise and how much was the run, you need those quantities to go in here for the slope. So here is the form again. There's two things that I need. I need something that goes here, that's the start, or the y-intercept, and then I need something that goes here, that's the slope. Okay, and it's called slope-intercept form because of the two things that are in the form, the slope and the intercept. Right? So this is slope-intercept form, and I'm going to start going about that. So I need to know where does the line start, and then I also need to know what the slope is. It's important that you keep those two ideas separate in your brain. That's the hardest thing about this, is that these two things are separate, different things. So first I'm going to figure out where the line starts. Does it start right there? This is where it starts? When I say start, I mean on the y-axis. And in particular, I mean x is 0 at this point. So I'm looking, when I say start, I mean x is 0, where x is 0. So x is 0 right there. So I'm looking for the point on the y-axis that the line intersects with. An intersection, imagine you were a football player and you threw your football this way, and then somebody came by and got the football right there. What would you call that? An interception. That's where they run into each other. So I'm looking for where the line runs into the y-axis, because it's called the y-intersect. Okay, it happens right there. So in the form, I can already tell where the line starts. Intercept B is what? What's it down here? Not 5, -5. So in the form, do I put -5 in this part of the form, or do I put -5 in that part of the form?
Red or yellow?
Yeah, red or yellow. Alyssa, where does the intercept go? Red or yellow? Okay, the form was mx plus b, slope x plus intercept. So the slope is here next to the x, and the intercept is here by itself. So this is the slope in this part of the form, and this is the intercept in that part of the form. All right, so where do I put this -5? In the yellow, yes. Red or yellow, Jasmine, where does the intercept go? Yellow. Everybody agree that in the form, so I'm filling out the form, I'm about halfway there. I put -5 in here for the intercept part of the form. Now I need to know the slope. Young lady who's been working on, where'd she go? Did she just give up? Oh, okay. She's been doing this slope triangle all day, so I thought I would talk to her about it. So I'm going to put a dot over here. I could really pick any points that I wanted to, and then what's my next step after I pick 2 points? I'm going to make a triangle and then count. Here's my triangle. Yes, one? Go ahead. So now I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me pause the recording for you. All right, so I'm halfway there because I found the slope, and to do that, I picked 2 points, drew a triangle, counted it out. 5 over 5 is 1. You do have to simplify that, and that goes in this part of the form. So now that my form is filled out, it's y equals 1x plus -5. Put a box around that. That's what's called a linear equation in slope-intercept form. So if somebody asked you, write a linear equation in slope-intercept form, you know it has to be this form because that's where you're filling out the form for m and the form for b, the slope and the intercept. All right, let's try that again. I'm going to go a little bit faster this time. What is the linear equation for this? It starts at 5, and 5 goes in this part of the form. So I'm halfway there. Now I need to find the slope. So I pick 2 points here and here look good. So that goes down 1, sideways 3, down 1, sideways 3. The final equation is 1/3 x plus 5.